Okay, so this video is going to be about notebook, or I'm sorry, OneNote. OneNote. Picture OneNote um, like a 5 subject notebook, like a notepad that you would buy in the bookstore or something. And maybe it has different tabs for different subjects, or maybe you just have one big notebook and you say, okay, well, this is my IVC notebook, and then on each tab you would have the class. And then inside the class, each class has pages, and each page would have its own, information or notes. So from there, what we're going to do is go to New, and so we'll say Create New, and we'll create a blank notebook. Don't create a class notebook yet. That would be something I might create on my side. I need to explore that a little bit, and I might create a class notebook and then invite everybody. So. But for now, just go ahead and create a blank notebook. On the notebook name, think about this as like maybe you have one for personal, or you have one for work, or you have one for school. So for right here, let's go ahead and put school. So we'll put school, and that's a school notebook. Okay. Now maybe you're going to different schools, so you want it to be, IVC, or you want it to be, maybe you're a high school student. And you're also attending courses here at IVC, so you say, okay, I have high school and then IVC or college, however you want to do it. So, but for here, this one will just say school, create, and then it's going to create that notebook. And then in here, once it creates, we can actually, from here, we can start creating different sections. So if I create, it says click here or press enter on the keyboard to create a new section. So I'll just click here, and now it's going to be a section. So now here I can say, I can do it however hierarchical way I want to do it. I can say, maybe I want to say per class, so I say CIS 101, or maybe I want to have it actually for the different schools I'm going to. So maybe I say IVC. Maybe you're getting close to starting your bachelor's program at a different university, and so maybe you'll have Harvard over here too, Harvard University, and you could do that. So however you choose to do it, for now, keep it simple. I'm just going to do it by class. So I say the section for CIS 101. Excuse me, I think I burped there. Sorry, guys. So anyway, so you got CIS 101. We're in the school notebook, CIS 101 section, and then an untitled page. So notice, as soon as I start typing here, it'll be the page. So let's say I say notes, or I just say, maybe I just say chapter 1. Chapter 1 notes. So you don't have to put notes because it's all notes, but you could just say chapter 1. And so these will be all your notes for chapter 1, and it automatically creates a date here and a time that you started your notes. So now you just click down here, and whatever you type here automatically populates here. So if you say chapter 1, it automatically puts it there. So this is your title, your heading. So try to make this meaningful, something that you'll remember, something that you can search later, because everything is indexed in OneNote, so you'll be able to find things easier. So if it says chapter 1, maybe you want to be more specific and say chapter 1 CIS 101, because maybe you're taking different CIS classes, or maybe you have, maybe you're taking biology. So if you put chapter 1, but chapter 1 for biology is different, so maybe for chapter 1 you want to put bio 100. Things like that. So it will make it easier for searching. Okay, so for here I'm going to put chapter 1 CIS 101. And then as I'm talking, what I'd like you guys to do is be able to take notes in class rather than on paper, but taking it in the computer. So I'd like to get you guys used to doing that, because this is a software that is used quite a bit in business and used quite a bit during work or wherever you're going to be working. If you have this software, or this application, it's a great application to use. Keep track of stuff, take notes, just remind yourself of things. There's a lot of cool things in here. So So here I can just say bullet points. Maybe you want to say key points or key points to remember, or just say key points. And then from here you can add the bullet points and say, we're going to talk about the internet. What is it? And maybe you want to put what it is. It's a giant network. Things like that, you can put that. Or maybe you want to say, test, or will be on test. Maybe we talk about something in class and I say, oh, this will be on the test. So notice I can move this around. I can put it wherever I want. I can add notes here, here, here. Wherever I want, I can add notes. So just like a piece of paper, you can write whatever you want. So we'll be on test. What is the internet? And then these can be things that you can look up or you can take notes. Maybe I'm telling you in the class what it is, and you can write down what it is. Write down your answer. Hit the tab button, or the tab key on your keyboard, and then that'll indent it. Things like that. You can put whatever you want, whatever type of stuff you want. Maybe you have a contact information. You say, the teacher said his email is ramiro.ramos@imperial.edu, something like that. And then if I click there, it automatically should go to my email. But anyways, so depending on where you're at, that's what it'll do. There's a lot of different things in here. You can add tags. You can do a to-do list. So maybe you're going to say, to-do list for CIS 101, Chapter 1. And then you can say, click here, and then it's read page 31 to 45. These are not actual assignments. This is just an example. You say, what else? By Scantrons. Don't worry, you don't need Scantrons in here, but let's just say you need them. I don't even know how you spell Scantrons. Let's see. Okay, so something like that. And maybe you say, oh, you know what? I forgot I need to do something personal to do. And then down here, if you click Control-1 on your keyboard, it'll do the same thing as going up here and selecting the to do. So personal, don't forget, or just say walk dog. Maybe you got to walk your dog when you get home. Turn in bio assignment. So it's great. You can take a bunch of notes. Some people are really organized, really great at putting notes. I'm a little bit more scattered. But either way, you can put it there and then search for it later. So it's a really great tool. I want you guys to use it. Hopefully you'll use it in class throughout the semester and maybe use it in your other classes. So that's it for now. We'll cover a little bit more in detail and go over some of the stuff in class, but that's some of the basics. So have fun with it.